Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Gooderman, Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network, and we're here for the second game of the doubleheader. Mets took the first game 6-2 in a very interesting ball game. Kuzman got the win, his 10th of the season. Pappas the loss. Taylor the hold, McGraw the save. Home run by Cleon Jones, his 13th of the season. Now the Mets are 11 games behind the first place Pirates. The Braves lead falls to 1.5 ahead of the San Francisco Giants. We have a great one here for this second game. It's Gary Gentry, the rookie right-hander for the Mets, and Ron Reed for the Braves. And the coffee is brewing. Ron has arrived. Glad to see you, sir. Glad to see you. I'm going to get some coffee. I got it brewing. And then we'll get to the lineups here. And Kathy Harden has arrived for the second game of this doubleheader. Let's look at our lineups. For the Mets, it's Rod Gaspar leading off in left field. He's instead of Cleon Jones, I'm keeping Cleon available if needed. Bobby File bats second at third base. Batting third is Tommy Agee. He's in center. The cleanup hitter is Art Shamsky in right field. Batting fifth, Wayne Garrett at second base. Batting sixth, Eddie Kranepool. He's playing first. Jerry Grody is the catcher, batting seventh. Buddy Harrelson with 3 hits in the first game. He's batting eighth. And pitching and batting ninth, right-handed rookie Gary Gentry. For the Atlanta Braves, leading off Felipe Alou in center field. Cardi will sit this one out. Tony Gonzalez bats second. He's playing left. Hank Aaron in right field batting third. Orlando Cepeda, the cleanup hitter, at first. Felix Millan batting fifth at second base. Cletus Boyer batting sixth at third. Bob Didier doing the catching, batting seventh. The shortstop is Gil Garrido, batting eighth. And the pitcher, Big Ron Reed, the right-hander. Reed comes in with 15 wins. Gentry with 6. And the tweet is up. And the tweet is good. And the Atlanta Braves take the field. They lost the first one. Kathy for the Mets. I'm for the Mets. Mr. Perota's for the Mets. He's not here. Or maybe he is. Big Ron Reed going for win number 16. The Braves fall 1.5 behind, ahead of the Giants, who play later today. Meaning on this date, August 8th, 1969 replay. And here we go. Mr. Perota is here. Rod Gaspar leads it off, switch hitter. I want to tell you, Mr. Perota, Hodges has started Gaspar rather than Cleon. But Cleon is available. Gaspar is switch hitter, batting left against Reed. Reed is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Gaspar. 3-8 against the right-hander. And that is a line drive to second. Oh, what a catch by Felix Millan. One down. And we're underway here. Beautiful catch by Millan. Up comes Bobby File. Oh, that's good coffee. Wow. Ooh, ooh. And I don't know what's wrong with me. You know, I'm basically an unhappy person, always have been. I am not in acute emotional distress right now. I get joy out of Strat-O-Matic. I may play a night game. Who knows? It's Minnesota at Pittsburgh, scheduled for 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. I may move it up. We'll see. Here's Bobby File, right-handed hitter now. Pitch from Reed, 6-4. It's grounded to third, Boyer. (7-1), he boots it. Oh my, Boyer with the error. A 7-1 error on Cletus. He made 2 in the first game. Boyer committed 2 errors in the first game. So it's just not his day. Third error for Cletus Boyer in the doubleheader. File on first, 1 out. Just underway here in Atlanta. Second game of a doubleheader. Here's Tommy Agee now. Reed from the stretch. The pitch to Agee, 5-8. Grounds it to short, and that'll be a double play. Garrido to Millan to Orlando. And the side is out. No runs, no hits, the error, none left. After a half, it's New York Mets nothing, and the Braves coming to bat. Well, here's Gary Gentry going for his 7th victory of the season. Felipe will lead it off. Okay, Gentry is ready. Here's the pitch to Felipe. That's 3-6. And he pops it up to short. Buddy Harrelson makes the catch, 1 down. Now Tony Gonzalez, left-handed hitter, against Gentry. Gentry winds and deals. 2-8. And it's hit deep by Gonzalez into the gap. And it's a double by Gonzalez. Now Henry Aaron. Orlando on deck. Gentry will work from the stretch here. The pitch to Aaron. 4-5. Struck him out. And that was a big one. Two away. And here comes Orlando. The pitch from Gentry. 5-9. Struck him out. And the side is retired. 2 strikeouts for Gentry. He did allow a double left on base. It's 1 inning. It's scoreless here. Leading it off for the Mets is Art Shamsky. Hodges has his lefties in this lineup. Including Gaspar as a switch hitter. I believe he's a switch hitter. Yeah. And I guess that's part of the reason why he did not start Jones, and also to give Jones, Cleon is ready if needed. Here's Shamsky at the plate. Ron Reed and the pitch. 4-7 against the left-hander, struck him out. Shamsky goes down swinging. 1 down. Wayne Garrett now, also a left-handed hitter. You got Cranepool left-handed. Lots of left-handers in this lineup. Reed into his windup. There's the pitch. 2-9. And he struck him out. Struck out Garrett. That's 2 in a row for Reed. And Eddie Cranepool. Nice to see Eddie getting a start here today. Here's Reed. The pitch to Cranepool. 3-12, and he chops it to second. Mian throws it over to Orlando, and it's a 1-2-3 for Ron Reed. In the middle of the second, it's scoreless. Felix Mian leading it off for Atlanta here in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch from Gentry. 3-7. He flies it to center field. And AG makes the catch, 1 away. Now Cletus Boyer. Boyer with 3 errors. Only one of them contributed to a run. Here's Gentry now. 3-4, and it's a fly ball to right field for Shamsky. That's 2 away. The next batter is Bob Didier, a switch-hitting catcher. Not very common, I think. He'll bat left against Gary Gentry. 2 outs, nobody on. Gentry into his windup. The pitch to Didier, 6'8", lefty. Fly ball center field. Again, it's AG. And he makes the catch. It's 1-2-3 for Gentry. And after 2, it's scoreless. Got a feeling about this ball game. Ron Reed facing Grody, Harrelson, and Gentry in the Mets' third. Here's Jerry Grody. Okay, Reed is ready. Here's the pitch. 6-5, fly ball to right field. That's for Henry Aaron. 1 down. Now Buddy Harrelson. He got 3 singles in the first game. Big part of that Met win. Switch hitter batting left. Gentry on deck. Reed winds and the pitch. 6-11. And it's a base hit to right. There's the first hit for the Mets today. A 1-out single by Buddy Harrelson. And Gentry comes up. The infield is in. Looking for the bunt. Here's the pitch from Reed. And Gentry lays it down. Oh, that's a re-roll. 7, that looks like a beauty. He's an A bunter, it'll be a B. It's hit over to Orlando, and his only play is to throw it to Reed, covering the bag. So it's 2 outs, Harrelson on second. Mets playing some small ball here in the top of the third. Rod Gaspar has a chance. Harrelson on second, 2 down. Here's the pitch to Gaspar. 6-7, left-handed. And it's a grounder to first, stopped by Orlando. And he tosses it again to Reed. And the side is retired. 6-7, left-handed. Ground out to first. So it was no runs, 1 hit and 1 left. And in the middle of the third, we got a scoreless ball game. This, I tell you, these Atlanta people, the fans here are getting their money's worth in this doubleheader. First game was doozy. And now we got a little pitcher's duel brewing here. Gentry, the rookie, facing Garrido to start it off in the bottom of the third. Okay, Gentry is ready now. The pitch to Garrido. 6-11. And that's a fly ball to left for Gaspar. 1 down. And here's the pitcher, Ron Reed, his first plate appearance today. 1 WR, Ron Reed. Very neat ball game, Kathy, thus far. Okay, Gentry. The pitch to Reed. 2-3. He pops it up foul territory right behind the plate. And Grody makes the catch. It's 2 away. And now Felipe. Grody looking good today. So is Reed. Very nice and neat. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the third, scoreless ball game. Second game of the double. Felipe at the plate. Gary gets the sign from Grody. He is set, and the pitch to Felipe. That's 4-10. Catcher X. That's going to be Grody at 2. 3-2. And he drops the pop-up. Oh, Jerry Grody could not find that. Oh, so that'll be an error charge to Jerry. That was a 3-2 catcher right there. So Felipe on first, 2 down. And here's Tony Gonzalez, who doubled. Only hit for the Braves thus far. Left-handed hitter against Gentry, the right-hander. Grody very upset with himself. Okay, from the stretch, Gentry. The pitch to Gonzalez. 5-7, and it's a chopper to second base. That's for Garrett, a 3. 6-3, and he throws him out. And the side is retired, I'm telling you. So no runs, no hits, the error by Grody of no consequence. And after 3, it's a scoreless ball game. Oh, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful afternoon for this second game of the doubleheader. Big Ron Reed takes the mound. He'll face File, Agee, and Shamsky. File reached on the error, the third of the doubleheader by Cletus Boyer. Bobby File, right-handed hitter. Here's Reed now. The pitch to File. 4-10. Fly ball left. Gonzalez has it. There's 1 away. And Tommy Agee grounded into a double in the first. Agee. The pitch from Reed. 3-6. Grounds it back to Reed. Throws to Orlando, 2 outs. I'm telling you. Now Archamsky, 2 outs, nobody on. Left-handed hitter. Reed into his windup, and here's the pitch to Shamsky. 3-11. And he hit him. And I surely don't think that was intentional. Shamsky is okay. He goes to first, calls off the trainer who wants to take a look at him, but he says he's fine. So Shamsky is on first base with 2 away. And Wayne Garrett facing Ron Reed. It's a tension in the air here. Here's Reed from the stretch. The pitch to Garrett. 3-7. And he grounds it to first. Orlando steps on the bag. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits. The hit by pitch left on. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th. It's a scoreless ball game. Okay, here's Gentry now. He's allowed 1 hit in 3 innings. A scoreless ball game, and Henry Aaron will lead it off. Oh. Gentry winds and throws. 2-7. And that's a fly ball to center. Going back on that is A.G., and he makes the catch. 1 down. Here comes Orlando. Struck out in the 1st by Gentry. So was Aaron. Here's Gentry now. The pitch to Orlando. 4-5. Struck him out! Gentry gets Cepeda for the 2nd time, and it's his 3rd strikeout in this ball game. Gentry looking very good. 2 outs, nobody on. And here comes Felix. Okay, Gentry is ready. The windup, pitch to Felix. 1-9. And it's a fly ball to left field. Gaspar is under it. It's to 3. The side is retired. 1, 2, 3 for Gentry. I've got to use the lavatory very quickly. Reed will face Cranepool, Grody, and Harrelson here in the top of the 5th. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. And I think this is our kind of game, Kathy Harden. I don't want to speak for you. Eddie Cranepool leading it off against Reed. Top of the 5th, scoreless ball game. Cranepool grounded to 2nd in the 2nd. Here's Reed now. The pitch to Cranepool. 5-9. Grounds it to short. Garrido, he's the 3. 1-3, that goes through for a base hit. So Kranepool leads it off with a single. And here's Jerry Grody now. Well, Grody's a B bunter. Feel free to jump in any time, Mr. Perota, with any coaching tips. Okay, here's the pitch to Grody. 2-4, and he grounds it to third for the force. It's 1 out, and now Grody on first base. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Mr. Perota. However, you know, I was thinking Buddy Harrelson's so hot. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I think I did it last game. Here's Buddy Harrelson hitting left-handed against Ron Reed. It's 1 out and Grody on first. The pitch from Reed. 1-4. He grounds it back to Reed and he forces Grody. So it's 2 outs and Harrelson on first for Gary Gentry. I don't know if you remember when Gentry doubled in Game 3 of the World Series. Remember that? Two outs, Harrelson on first. Reed from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Gentry. 3-5, he grounds it to short, Garrido. And the side is out. No runs, 1 hit. Oh, is that right? And it didn't even count, right, on his regular season stats. I didn't know it was his only. And then Ryan came in to save it, which was a remarkable thing. It was Game 3, and that's when you said, you know, they may win this. And look at it's on YouTube, watch the end there. Ryan comes off the mound, greeted by his team, and he cracks a smile, just barely. Ay, 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 ay. We've gone halfway unless something else happens. It's a scoreless ball game. And Cletus Boyer will lead it off. Trying really hard here for no boners. Gentry facing Boyer. Here's the pitch. 4-8. And he walked him. So Cletus on first to lead it off. Endurance is 7 for both these pitchers. Here's Bob Didier now. He's an A bunter. Very unusual catcher. Switch hitter, A bunter. Here's Gentry now from the stretch. The pitch to Didier, 4-6, left-handed. And it's a base hit up the middle for Didier. So the Braves have something going here. First and second, nobody out. And Gil Garrido. Reed on deck. Gentry in a little bit of trouble here. The pitch to Garrido. 6-5. Oh my. That's a base hit for Garrido. Boyer scores. Didier goes to third. And there's action in the bullpen. Isn't that interesting, Mr. Perota? Did he drive in a run? Yeah, I didn't remember. So there's a 6-5 single with W power. for Garrido. Gentry in trouble here. First and third, nobody out. There's action in the bullpen. Taylor pitched 1/3 of an inning, so he's available. What did Tug pitch? God, that's so unusual. Tug pitched 1/3 of an inning. They're both warming up again. How do you like that? Tug McGraw and Ron Taylor. If you want DeLauro, that's fine. If you want Cal Kuntz, I don't think so. If you want Nolan, I don't think so. But we'd be more than glad to have any of you provide your input. It's first and third, nobody out. Ron Reed. Infield is, oh God. Okay, the infield is in. Here's the pitch. 6-6. Oh, Jesus. It's a base hit. Didier scores. And Garrido goes to third. A base hit by Reed. He's allowed a walk and 3 singles. Here's Felipe now. 2-0 Atlanta. Infield brought in again. Here's the pitch to Felipe. 5-6. Fly ball right. This is going to be deep enough for Garrido. Shamsky makes the catch and Garrido tags. That's the first out. And it's 3-0 Atlanta. And here's Tony Gonzalez now. So it's 1 out, Reed on first, 3 runs in. Gentry, the pitch to Gonzalez. 1-4, and it grounds it to first for the force. That's 2 outs, and Gonzalez is on first for Henry Aaron. So Gentry trying to get out of this with just 3 runs. Here's the pitch to Aaron. 2-8. Oh my, that's a fly ball to center, but Agee tracks it down. Oh my, Tommy Agee, it was hit deep to center, and Agee tracked it down, and the side is retired. But 3 runs on 3 hits, a walk, and 1 left on. And after 5, it's a 3-0 ball game. How do you like that? The Mets are going to try to get something going here. Cleon Jones will come in to pinch hit for Rod Gaspar. He'll stay in left field. Cleon, just to get something going. Mets trail by 3 here. Cleon steps in. Okay, Ron Reed. And the pitch, 5-5. Fly ball to center field for Felipe. And that's 1 away. Now Bobby File. The pitch from Reed. 2-7. Struck him out. Oh, Reed. his third of the game. Two outs, nobody on. Here comes AG now. Six, struck him out. So Reed strikes out two, retires in order. And in the middle of the sixth, it's a 3-0 ball game. We'll take a break at the 7th inning stretch. The wind has been blown out of my sails with this that 3-run inning. Here's Harry Gentry now. We'll keep an eye on Gentry. Orlando will lead it off. McGraw has sat down. DeLauro and McGraw are warming. Here's Orlando. Orlando struck out twice by Gentry today. Here's the pitch to Orlando. 3-9, and it's hit back to Gentry, and that's one away. Now Felix. Felix 0 for 2. .111, and it's a base hit up the middle for Felix. Here's Cletus Boyer. Flew to right, walked and scored. From the stretch, the pitch to Boyer. 4-4, grounds to third. That's for File. He's a 3, 15-3. Whoa, it's a one-base error by Bobby File. Oh, my. Wait a minute. Yeah. Bobby File with the error. Second for the Mets. First and second, one down. Here's Bob Didier now. Batting left-handed. Gentry. 5-6. Grounds it to first for the force. And Mian goes to third. So it's first and third, two down for Garrido. Here's the pitch to Garrido. 1-6, and it's a grounder to short for Harrelson. And he throws Garrido out, and the side is retired. We're headed to the top of the seventh. Mets trail by 3. Reed, tough as nails. Shamsky will lead it off. Struck out, hit by a pitch. This is Reed's endurance inning. Okay, here's Reed now. And the pitch to Shamsky. 3-8. Grounds it to first. Orlando has it. One away. Very, very tough. Ron Reed. Now Wayne Garrett. Wayne is 0 for 2. 4-11. And he hits it deep. Wayne, but it's a base hit. He's got W power. Oh, Christ. Wayne Garrett gets a base hit. He's got W from both sides. So Garrett on first, one down. Here's Eddie Kranepool. And And the pitch from Reed. Whoa, a spinner, 3-7. And it's a base hit for Kranepool. Garrett goes to third. So the Mets have something going. There's action now in the bullpen. Upshur and Doyle were used. Upshur pitched 1 2/3. Doyle pitched 2. We'll probably have Niebauer warm. Jerry Grody coming up. It is Gary Niebauer warming in the Braves bullpen. Jerry Grody facing Reed. First and third, one down. Mets down by 3. Grody the tying run. Here's the pitch from Reed. Infield back. 5-7. A grounder to second base. That's Miana 1. 5-1, and he turns the double play. Ain't that a kick in the teeth for the Mets? So the side is out. No runs, 2 hits, 1 left. Middle of the 7th inning stretch here in Atlanta. And it's a 3-0 ball game. Gentry will come out and pitch his 7th inning. Facing Reed, then top of the order, Felipe and Tony Gonzalez. And I'll be back in 3 to 5. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Kathy Harden. Oh, boy, that's disappointing, Kathy. But it's just a game, you know, and it's a fantasy game. Oh, sometimes I just can't believe it, that I was even born. Oh. Bottom of the 7th. Braves lead 3-0. Gentry allowed 3 runs in the 5th. Even got into trouble in the 6th, got out of it. He'll face Reed. Okay, here's Gentry now. The pitch to Reed. 1-7 struck him out. That's number 4 for Gentry. Top of the order, Felipe. It's going to be Harrelson leading off in the 8th. They'll have a pinch hitter for Gentry if he gets through this inning. Gentry winds and the pitch to Felipe. 1-3. Grounds it to first, Crane pull. 2 outs. And now Tony Gonzalez. 1 for 3 with a double in the first left on. Here's the pitch to Tony. 5-4. Fly ball center, AG. He's a 1. 11-1. And he makes the catch, and the side is out. 1-2-3 for Gary in the 7th. And it's 3-0 Braves. Here's Big Ron Reed. He'll face Buddy Harrelson to start it off. Mets down by 3. Buddy, switch hitter, batting left against Reed. Buddy 1 for 2. He's had a good doubleheader. He had 3 singles in the first game. Here's Reed now. The pitch to Harrelson. 1-7. Struck him out. That's number 5 for Reed. Coming in to hit is Kenny Boswell, left-handed hitter. Boswell. Okay, here we go. Ron Reed now. 1 out, nobody on. And the pitch to Boswell. 1-5. Fly ball to left field. Gonzalez makes the catch, 2-away. Ron Taylor will be in. He only pitched 1/3. He'll pitch the bottom of the 8th. Cleon Jones, the batter now. Remember, he pinch hit for Gaspar. Okay, Reed winds, and the pitch to Jones. 6-12. Grounds it to first. That's for Cepeda. He's a 2. 7-2. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 for Reed. Again. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th. 3-0. Ron Taylor comes in again. He only pitched 1/3, got a hold in the first game. Gentry pitched 7, loser of record. 5 hits, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, and 3 runs. Ron Taylor, the right-hander, facing Aaron here. Aaron 0 for 3. If you're looking ahead, it will be File, Agee, and Shamsky if in the Mets' 9th. Okay, Taylor, here's the pitch to Aaron. 1-7, walked him. Aaron on first. Here's Orlando. Ron Reed has been unbelievable today. You can't really blame the Mets too much, unless you want to. Here's the pitch to Orlando. 3-6, and he grounds it to short, and that's going to be a double play. Turned over by Buddy Harrelson. 2 outs, nobody on. And Felix Millan. Felix 1 for 3. Taylor throws. 2-4. And he pops it up to short, Buddy Harrelson. And we're going to the 9th. Mets down by 3. Ron Reed shutout. A 4-hit shutout for Ron Reed. Bobby File is due up. File steps into the batter's box. File 0 for 3, reached on an error. Here we go now. Ron Reed into his windup. The pitch to File. 5-3. Fly ball to right. That's for Aaron. He's a 1. Two-1. And he makes the catch. Reed 2 outs away. Now Tommy Agee. Reed gets the sign from Didier. He's set, and the pitch. 3-6, grounds it back to Reed. Throws to Orlando, it's 2 down. And Shamsky comes up with 2 outs in the top of the 9th. Mets down by 3. Okay, Reed. Here's the pitch to Shamsky. 3-8. Grounds it to first. Orlando steps on the bag, and the ball game is over. What a performance by Ron Reed, Caviarden. The final score, Atlanta Braves 3, New York Mets nothing. Reed is the star of the game, complete game shutout, 1 for 3 at the plate. No doubt about it, and he won his 16th. He pitched 9. He allowed 4 hits. He walked nobody. Struck out 5 and allowed no runs, a shutout for Ron Reed. The loss goes to Gentry. Taylor came in, pitched 1 inning. The final line, Atlanta 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error. Mets no runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. It shows that Gentry pitched pretty good baseball. Yeah, there's not much you can do about that. So I'll record this doubleheader. I'll put both games in. I'll add Reed 16th. I don't think I'm kind of tired now. I'm hungry and tired. I'm going to go get some vegetables and fruit and some other good, healthy things. Mets now back to 11.5 behind the Pirates. Braves up their lead to 2. Thanks so much, everybody, for hanging out with me. Mr. Perota, Kathy Harden, and everybody else viewing the game on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. I think as it stands, unless I get some sort of energy or something, Minnesota at Baltimore, first game in the series, tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern U.S. time. Stay strong, Kathy Harden and Steve. Stay well. I'll catch you all next time.